Action.
Action!
Action!
Hello from my brand new kitchen. In the first episode of Sharing Plates, a brand new show where 4 of my colleagues test me on my cooking skills to make classic Indian recipes. In the first episode, my colleague Devika joins me from Delhi to test my chole making skills. Hello Devika, welcome to our kitchen.
Hi Sonal, how are you?
How is the Bombay humidity treating you?
Can't you see my hair is all pinned up? That's how it's treating me.
But you do sound like that girl from K3G. Hello Mrs. Sprightly.
I mean, talking about K3G, when I got onto the flight, I thought you'll be standing like Jaya Bachchan with a thali.
You only get gali, no thali for you.
Not fair. You put me in a kitchen counter to cook out of all the places.
Okay, what are we cooking today? What are you testing me on?
So we're making pindi chole today. Pindi chole is a classic North Indian dish. No Sunday brunch is without pindi chole and bhature at home.
So Devika, why did you choose pindi chole today?
First of all, I'm from Delhi.
That's why you're head to toe Zara.
Look who's talking. You're in full bhane. Where's Anand from?
Okay, this is a food show, focus on food. Why did you choose pindi chole?
So, second of all, apart from the Zara bit, this was my mom's recipe and she has been making this since, I don't know, I don't remember. We've been eating this our entire life. And every Sunday used to be a chole bhature brunch followed by a classic Bollywood movie.
Like K3G, which is why you came quoting K3G.
Like K3G, it's in my blood.
Okay. So what do we start with?
So first we start with boiling the chana, which is the most important
Okay.
part for...
Will you give me the recipe so I can follow that bit?
Yeah, sure. First, it's really simple. We cheated. We soaked the chana. We don't have
Okay.
that much time. Overnight time we don't have.
Okay.
So we'll do this. Okay?
Okay.
So we put the chana in. We have muslin cloth, चाय पत्ती और खड़े मसाले चाहिए. पहले हम चना बॉईल करेंगे तो उसके लिए एक प्रेशर कुकर लाओ. Take the muslin cloth. Add the tea leaves.
And I'm also putting all the khada masala. I'm guessing that's what goes in this potli.
I mean, it's there, so obviously. अच्छे से tie knot.
So I'm gonna put this potli in my pressure cooker
Correct.
along with the chana and the water. Coming to me instinctively, Devika.
I can see. So now we close the lid. 3 से 4 सीटी we have to wait.
Okay.
तब तक I'll ask you a bunch of questions.
Okay, please go ahead.
What was Sunday lunch like at home for you in Bombay?
So we ate Swati snacks for lunch. This pan ki chutney, sev puri from Som. It's just a bunch of these amazing half Gujarati, half Bombay dishes. Sometimes there's also vada pav. It's just a mixture of breakfast and lunch. I think Swati is God's gift to us for giving Delhi Freddy Birdie.
Yes, Freddy is amazing. But I think Freddy will also agree on this that we have Delhi ki chaat. That nobody beats it.
Yeah, that even I agree. I think it's Delhi chaat and then it's Bombay chaat. Like there is no in between. But tell me, where do you go to eat chaat then?
So first off, Chandni Chowk. I grew up in Chandni Chowk. Parathe wali gali, Raj Kachori, Dahi Bhalla, the works. Then we have Bengali market, Golgappe. Cannot live without them. So yeah, I've always had chaat. Delhi ki chaat is in my blood.
I think in Delhi, if you're eating chaat, it's either coming from somebody called Agarwal or it's coming from somebody called Sharma. There is no in between.
But we still have all the flavors, huh?
Fine, I still have my show. Remember?
Just the show. We have the flavors.
अच्छा तो हमें सिखाओ अब कैसे करना
Okay,
है.
so now we have to just wait. I think we can hear the seating coming. Can we?
I think so.
So now our chana are boiled and now we're going to start cooking them. So first we need oil.
I'm putting ghee.
Okay, ghee. Just a tablespoon of oil followed by jeera. Adrak.
I don't have adrak.
Oh yeah, use mine. Going for ghee, huh? Very sobo.
We only eat ghee butter.
Ghee butter.
I don't think you don't use ghee. Why? Because your South Delhi friends won't approve you.
I mean,
Ghee,
no,
we don't eat ghee.
But let's start, na? Like going in slow.
I think we should leave the South Delhi jokes for Kusha Kapila.
I mean,
But she does well. But she does them very well.
she does number. Add onions to it. I've already added them, huh?
Even I have.
You have to saute the onions now. Add the tomato.
So Devika, what separates North Delhi from South Delhi according to you?
We don't say bhaya.
I think that's what even separates South Bombay from North Bombay. But actually, you know what? South Bombay, I don't think they use the word baya at all.
Then what do they do?
The only difference between North Bombay and South Bombay, the big difference is that they have yawacha and we don't.
Add green chilies also now. Huh? not just with your words. Huh? This is smelling
I'm
quite
keeping
good.
it, but I'm keeping it not too spicy because like look how chunky these chilies are.
I mean, it's Punjabi food. It has to be spicy.
Must you say Punjabi? Like that's just Delhi thing to do, Punjabi.
I mean,
What else do you say? What else do you say? Parents.
Parents.
Parents. Say again.
Parents. Okay, we let this cook for like 3-4 minutes till we see water coming out like a little bit.
What are we adding next to this?
Yeah, now we'll add all the masalas. Red chili, coriander, chana masala, cumin,
I'm adding as per my.
anardana. Just
Liking.
add it all. But I'm following the recipe now because my mother.
I never follow. I mean that's the thing. Like I literally cannot follow recipes. I cook out of mine.
But that's a good thing, right? Like, and salt.
Salt I would add agar tomato gale nahi hote, but it's already quite bhuna out, so I'm not going to add salt right now. Devika, what's your favorite Indian restaurant in Delhi?
Oh, that's easy. Bukhara.
I thought you'd say Indian accent.
I mean, I love Chef Manish and I love the food there, but Bukhara is Bukhara, yaar. I need the dal makhni and the naan. It's
Yum.
mind blowing. What about you? What's the one restaurant that you like to go to when you want to devour Indian food and it's not at home?
Yeah, you know I would have said my home.
Yes, that's why I added it's not at home.
I think Bombay Canteen does good Indian food. I think there are so many of these smaller delivery kitchens that have started doing such amazing Indian food. Like
also true.
Like I tried Indian food by Sassy Spoon. They have a delivery kitchen called Saffron by Sassy, and I thought that Indian food was like amazing. I like when they don't do all the predictable stuff like your dal makhni, your naan, and they take it a notch higher. Like they had kothambir vadi.
I think that's...
And you know the way they served kothambir vadi was like how Yawacha does that turnip cake. So they had like chopped it into pieces and then they put like a tadka of fried garlic and onion, which I thought was
quite
quite like an
interesting.
intelligent way to present an ordinary dish.
But I get what you're saying. But I think I'm the opposite. When it comes to like Indian flavors, I like to stay very authentic. I think that's where the Delhi in me comes out.
Matlab you like your butter chicken, your naan, which is fair.
Chicken tikka.
But chicken
Dal
tikka
makhani.
is not even Indian. But let's not go there because that's like
That's
a whole new
conversation.
episode. That's a whole new episode.
That's a whole new episode. But yeah, like I need it.
Sonal, why are you not using all the masalas?
Because I like to keep Indian food mild and nuanced, and I don't like to just make it all like Punjabi auntie, like sab dal do.
But you're cooking a Delhi dish, not like a gujju snack at home, huh? You have to
My
get the
audience-
flavors in.
My audience from Colaba to Altamont Road is going to approve this dish.
But I don't think our expert will. Let's
अच्छा
see.
थोड़ा chili powder डाल देती हूँ.
Haan, just sprinkle it.
A little bit.
Okay, I think now we're there. Let's add the chana.
I think the color of our masala is pretty similar.
That's good. Next, we add the stock.
And I think we can just adjust. I'm going to finish with my salt.
Yeah, I
And
think even I'm
just-
going to taste it. No, one second. Before I do that, I'm going to add ghee now.
But ghee on water. I think you should let that cook a little bit. Let it cook a little bit.
Fine.
Okay, tell me who's your favorite Indian chef?
That's a very tough question, huh?
One favorite Indian chef. Don't say Manish. Now you've already said Manish. Someone else.
No, but no, I can't. I don't want to pick. I think I like all of them. They're
You have to pick
amazing.
one amazing Indian chef who inspires you.
Actually, 1 second. Let's turn that around.
No,
Why
no,
don't
I-
you answer this question?
Come on, honestly, tell me who's your favorite Indian chef?
I have to really think this. I'm not sure. I can't pick. I genuinely can't pick. Everyone's doing such amazing work. So No, I'm going to go the diplomatic Delhi way and say everyone's doing great work. I love their food. It's amazing. Thank you very much.
Very diplomatic.
I mean, I am Delhi, na? Kahin to niklega.
Okay, I'll tell you who is my favorite Indian chef. So before I started cooking, before I wrote tiffin, before I was inspired by Indian food, I used to spend a lot of my free time just going through Vineet Bhatia's recipes, because I always feel that he has a unique way of combining two ingredients which you will not think about ordinarily. I think everyone's of course doing a great job. Everybody from a mask to a Bombay canteen to an Indian accent, O Pedro, I think they're all doing a great job. But there's something about Chef Vineet. I think his combination of flavors is something that I feel that it's not very, it's not diluted London style of Indian food. It's still real Indian food. He just does it innovatively. Like he does chaat, but he makes small plates out of it in a very fun way. So he takes you basically take pav bhaji, but he makes like pinwheel sandwiches out of pav bhaji, which is a very intelligent way of looking at pav and bhaji.
Correct, that's
So
true.
I think he inspires me a lot, and he always has.
Since we're doing this questionnaire, which is that one Indian restaurant or a restaurant that you have to try and you haven't? That's on your bucket list.
So there was one, but I already did it. It was Avartana. I really wanted to try it. It's an Indian restaurant that takes South Indian food and it's like a modern representation, and this year it was on my bucket list and I already did it. So I don't think there is an Indian restaurant that I'm
Dying to try.
waiting to eat at. Is there a restaurant that you want to eat at that you haven't eaten at?
I sound like a very Bollywood person now, but I'm dying to try Sona. I think that's on.
Yeah, but I thought, even I want to try Sona.
You did choose.
No, but
you
I
did
thought,
choose. I gave you everywhere.
I
I
thought it was about Indian restaurant in India, but yeah, I do want to try Sona.
Sona's on my list. I'm
Sona,
very curious.
even Bombay Bustle, both.
Bombay Bustle, yeah. Bombay Bustle, though, definitely. But Sona's new, na? It's on the block.
Yeah,
so
Sona for sure.
Okay, now we're just going to top it up with lots of coriander.
I think this is looking good, Devika.
I think even I've done a good job.
सोना नहीं तो सोनल से काम चला ले अभी के लिए.
Yeah.
अभी के लिए.
Okay, now we let it stir for good 10 minutes on medium.
We will let it simmer.
Sorry, simmer.
This is not Harry Potter that it will simmer or stir on its own.
Okay, sorry.
This is not the Weasley home.
I wish it was, but
I
it's
wish
not.
it was.
So, but we let it simmer for a good 7 to 8 minutes at least, and then it's ready.
I think mine is done, Devika. I'm just going to get it off and plate it.
Yeah, same. I think it's done. So let's plate.
Yep. So in a very MasterChef-y way, Devika has invited a chef from outside to come and judge our chole, as if Indian people don't judge enough कि आपने बाहर से लोग बुलवाए हैं. So why don't you introduce our guest?
So for the taste test, we have Chef Amninder Sandhu, who's the final word on Indian food.
And that she happens to be a female chef is just a cherry on the cake.
Hi girls.
Hi.
And you've
Yeah.
come with your own set of fork and spoon.
Yeah,
It
that's
seems
just
like.
for effect. I'll use a proper spoon and
Acha, it's only for
dive.
show.
Yeah, full show. Can you tell me a little bit about what all you put in it?
So we basically boiled the chole with some tea masala and some akkhe masale, and then we've cooked it in a tomato and onion gravy with lots of spices, and then I've done a tadka of ginger.
I really like the texture. I think it's cooked well, although you could have taken it like 10 minutes more,
Okay.
because when the chana is mashed, then your gravy becomes even richer and luscious, and it's nicer to eat it.
Okay, so basically the gravy will blend with the tomatoes and onion.
Yeah, and some chana should like completely melt into the gravy.
Okay, it should not be like, everything shouldn't be al dente.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Never.
Okay.
For chanas. I'll also try it with the puri.
You couldn't get bhaturas, Bombay.
Apology
That's
to
what a
Bhatura.
Delhiite will always say.
Oh, she said a lot of things on this show.
There's this whole sense of pride with chana, no, which only a Delhiite can
Get,
Definitely.
yeah, for
get,
sure.
Yeah. And I think,
Quite a risk I'm taking here.
yeah, and people in Bombay are warming up to it, I think. I like it. I think it could do with a little bit more tanginess.
Okay.
It's a little less khatta. Yeah, I'll try Devika's now. They both look the same to me.
But they're not.
Look-wise.
Same recipe. and
recipe follow
Dream
kiye.
team. No, we have to work together.
This has a little bit more acidity.
I had added a little lemon in
Nimbu. Adding imli is also a good idea.
Can you add imli too?
Yeah.
But is that the more traditional way to do it? Add imli?
Yeah, and anardana and imli are the two. I like to use imli because it also lends a really nice color to it.
Okay, yeah, that's a good tip. That's a great tip to add imli to your chole.
Yeah, and
I would have
also
never
when
thought of it.
Also, when you're boiling it, if you put pomegranate skin in it, then you
Ah.
get a very nice dark color.
Oh, nice.
Another good tip.
Because
So along with chai masala, you also add pomegranate
yeah, because
skin.
with chai, I think when you want to take it deeper, and if you add too much chai patti in it, it tends to get a little bitter. It has a little bitter tannin kind of an aftertaste.
Okay.
But with an anardana chilka, you don't get that.
See, only an expert can give that, chef. Now my mom can't.
This is very gharilu
No, but
chole.
mom's recipes are the best,
Yeah,
and I'm a
this is my
total
mom's
sucker for
recipe, no, so that's
mothers,
why.
grandmothers' recipes. I mean, we learn so much. The real wealth is with them, and I truly believe in that. Just in my opinion, this just one magic ingredient. Like if you overdo it when it's a chana, it's totally okay. Is ghee, and like they say it in Punjabi, जो माँ करे ना प्यो वो करे क्यों. मतलब जो माँ भी नहीं कर सकती, बाप भी नहीं कर सकता, वो करता है घी. So if this had more ghee, it'll really take you to Delhi.
That is true.
Yeah.
And somebody take her also back to Delhi.
पहले छोले तो खाने दो मुझे.
Okay, let's eat. Come.
Chef, come.
Let me taste yours.
I'm tasting mine now.